In the middle of the 80s, there was a political, economic, and social crisis in the USSR. Even Gorbachev's Perestroika reforms could not fix a broken system. By the end of the decade, opposition to the communist regime was increasingly asserting itself. In 1989, the People's Movement, called the Rukh in Ukrainian, was formed in Kyiv. Its first head was the Ukrainian poet, playwright, and screenwriter Ivan Drach. In September, they elected me as head. I had already been a chairman for 2 years, and then another year as co-chairman, together with Mikhailo Horin and Vyacheslav Chernovil. The course was set for the revival of Ukraine, the formation of a democratic and humane society, and all-around development of the Ukrainian nation. These were the key points of the program of the newly created political force. The main goal was to revive the national memory, the Ukrainian language, its history and culture. This was such an atomic energy. There were two movements that at the time determined the political climate of Ukraine. This energy was then shared between thousands of Ukrainians. The People's Movement was the organizer of the Ukrainian Wave, one of the largest-scale demonstrations ever. A so-called living chain was a symbol of unity of Ukraine's east and west. It took place on the 21st of January 1990. There was a living chain from Kyiv to Lviv. Such actions were focused on the formation of a nation. This process continues until now, although it happens in eastern Ukraine because of war that is being waged there. The People's Movement was able to obtain its main goals. On August 24, 1991, the Verkhovna Rada of the Ukrainian SSR adopted the Act of Declaration of Independence of Ukraine. In December of the same year, over 90% of citizens supported the idea of a sovereign state in a referendum, including in Crimea.